Hey, just to let you know, bacon, fried bacon, curried beans from Heinz, basmati rice, put together like a biryani, and it was blooming lovely. Good morning guys, Englishman Foodie here. Today I'm on the GoPro 8. Not sure if you're going to notice a bit of a difference. Steve, why you did that? I forgot to charge the batteries of the 10. 10 is a slightly crisper picture, a little bit more stable, but it shouldn't make any difference for the Foodie ones because most of it's on the tripod. I fell back a little bit because I've been doing some editing on my Englishman travel. Go and have a look below, the links are below. Go and support me, I need some subscribers. You'll see like a video on there about Thessaloniki. But then I'm going November to Sri Lanka. I might do a little bit of a interesting video after Sri Lanka. You'll have to wait and see. Today I like to walk around the supermarket. Do you do this, guys? Walk around the supermarket and look at things and think, I wonder how I can change that or what I can do with that. And that's interesting to buy. And I found, you say, oh, Steve, we've seen this product so many years, but it's new to Malta. It came curried baked beans from Heinz. So I'm going to try. I'm not going to be boring. Oh, what happened here? I think we saw. It was a small technical problem. Please excuse. Do not adjust your sets. I'm not going to restart that because it was a blooming lovely introduction. Anyway, we found Heinz baked beans curry. The beans you love with a kick of curry. Now what can you do with that? Oh, Steve, I just bung it on some toast. No, it's too easy. I'm gonna do like a bit of a biryani. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I haven't never done it before, and I've just had to think about it. Let's get the balsamic on the go. I've had biryani. I've had it before. So I'm gonna boil the rice, till the rice, balsamic. The meat elements, I'm gonna use bacon. But I think it's biryani. You can do beef or chicken, can't you? Something like that. And it's, I might be wrong. I'll get rid of some of that fat. Oh, it's quite fatty that. But this is nice when you're doing a breakfast because when you're cooking up, all that fat comes together nice. I'm going to do like a layer of bacon and beans. And then I'm going to put the rice on the top. And probably that will seep into it a bit, I'm hoping. I never did it before. It's just what's in my brain. Steve, we know your brain. Oh, what shall I use that? There's a bit of fat on this one. It's nice though. I don't mind the fat. They found out now, after many years telling us that animal fat is not that bad for you. I like how they tell you all these things. You must inject with this, you mustn't do this, you mustn't do that. And then after a while they say, oh, you can do that. Coffee is really bad for you, it's bad for your heart, it's gonna kill you. Oh, by the way, coffee is actually good for you. Everything in moderation, of course. So what I'm gonna do, fry off the bacon a little bit. What I'm going to try and do is cook everything a little bit. Beans you don't need. Beans can be warmed up. But I might give it a cold taste. Have you ever tried it, guys? It goes back to my old days, camping days, when we ran out of gas. and you have to eat cold beans. Ooh. I nearly stabbed myself. It's got a fantastic smell. Curried beans. It's not very curry. I don't know if I've got any curry because I've stopped using curry. I don't know if I've got curry. Minced garlic, garlic powder. Oh yeah, I've got some curry. Let's curryfy it. Is that a word? Let's make it a bit more curry. It's a bit of a mouth. Oh my rice is bubbling nicely. I'm gonna put it down a bit. So the rice is bubbling. I'm gonna do it a bit al dente, sort of. Steve, you're putting too much curry. I don't blooming care. Let's bung the bacon. We'll fry the bacon up a little bit. Oh, that's a lovely breakfasty sound. Now we need the oven. Hang about a bit.
Steve, let me just check. Have you got that oven on? Is it warmed up? Well done. For the rest of you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tick that little bell for notifications of when Steve uploads new videos, because you wouldn't want to miss anything, would you? Talking about missing anything. Yeah, is it switched on? Well done, Steve. And for the fact of it could be worse, you could be married to me. Well, you should be so lucky. Bye.
Anne, I want to send you a message. What would I do without you? What? A lot bloody better. No, she's a diamond. I don't know who dug her up, but she's a bloody diamond. No, she's a treasure. Our Anne, she lives in a lovely part of the world. I don't know if she minds me sharing with her, but she lives... Oh, let me just put that down a little bit. One of my favourite childhood places when I used to go with the lads down to Cornwall. I loved it. It's not going to take long, this. Everything is going together lovely. Curryfied the curried beans. I'm not sure how much I'm going to put in. I might just bung it all in and then take out if it looks a bit too much. Oh, it's congealed at the bottom. It might be all the flavour down there. and I didn't need to curryfy the curried beans. Yeah, it's a little bit. I don't know when I bung the rice in. Let's just take a bit out. I like curried beans anyway. I like them for breakfast. Hey, that's a bit better. But I still think you could do with it. Won't hurt. A bit more. We want it biryani taste, but it's not gonna be. I love it now if an Indian guy turned up, he's going to make biryani with Heinz baked beans. Can you imagine? I'll be taken to court in Delhi. The Englishman made the nation's best dish with baked beans. All I'm doing, guys, is frying the bacon off a bit to give it a bit of meat, because we need meat in our diet. And the vegetarians are ready to kill me, I bet. I hope it's all right, the GoPro 8. It doesn't have a front vision. That's the difference with the 10, so I can't see myself. Probably that's a good thing. And it doesn't seem to shut itself off as easy. Maybe it's got like less sort of technical things in it. The bacon is fried up, and I've missed the... Hey, I'm gonna have it for myself anyway, so it doesn't matter. Mix the bacon with the beans. Give it a good toss around. I'm gonna give it a bit of a taste. See if it's been curryfied enough. There's a bit more here. I still think it could do a bit more. It didn't have a very hot flavour. I may as well take this up because I can't get. Let's have a look and the taste. Obviously, if you're going to do this, guys, you don't like curry, it's not going to be a biryani. Don't put so much curry in if you don't want it. It was quite mild, the taste. Oh, that's a bit better. Got like a nice sort of tangy taste. What I do with the balsamic, with the basmati, let the water go completely. Normally I put a lid on it, but this time I didn't bother. I put half a cup of rice and a cup of water. Let it steam down. Takes no time at all. It's almost there now. Just gonna give it a quick taste. It's blooming hot. It's ready. And it's like almost dry. Because I'm gonna put it in the oven anyway, so I just wanted to start it off a bit more. So it's my version of of baked beans biryani. There we are, look. Let's make it look nice. Cover it up a bit. Oven is on. Oh, but I didn't do the temperature. Oh, hang on. What happened here? Oh, okay, we're going. We're going, guys. I'm going to cover that so the rice doesn't get crispy. Because that's what they seem to do with the biryani. They seal it with flour, the top. There we go. Tell me in the comments, what shall we call it? I like rice. You like rice, guys? Oh, you come back. Steve, yeah. What do you do in between, like, you said you're going to put it in for 10 to 20 minutes. Do you go off somewhere else and go for a walk? No, I have a coffee. But I need something. Yeah. Are you like me, guys? Do you need something when you have a coffee? You need something a bit sweet. Now I went to see La. If you're a foodie and you don't know Englishman in Malta, there's a mate of mine that comes over from the pool, and I'm planning. I don't know if I'll get around to it. Planning to go over and see him. Would be nice spending a couple of days. Go and see my old haunting ground because I used to love Liverpool. I was up there lots of times, every day sometimes in the Albert Dock. And he's been telling me, he's been whetting my appetite. He's been telling me how nice he's up there with the Beatles, because I like the Beatles. I don't like all the Beatles, but I like sections. Like Bowie, I don't like all Bowie. I like sections of Bowie when he went through difference. I can take or leave it. I like his voice, but some of it's, you know what I mean. I love lots of music anyway. Anyway, we met up and his lovely partner came over. And she says, Steve, I've got something for you. Wow. From a very, very... You remember the breakfast? Fontanella in Mdina. With a lovely breakfast with La. One of my best, actually. I do, on my channel of Englishman in Malta, I do lots of things. Walking around, going and seeing what the tourists do. Going to tourist places. Eating some different things. I like to see what the breakfast is like, even though I get slanted. A lot of people say, I can't understand you, Steve. You're in a lovely island and you eat breakfast, you eat bacon and eggs. I would never do that. Well, that's up to you. I'm going to try these. Fontanella, pasti del mandorla. Ingredients, pure almonds, sugar, lemon, egg whites. May contain amounts of 15 other elements. I love that when they do that. They specifically tell you the ingredients. Pure almonds, sugar, lemon, egg whites. And then in big bold letters, it may contain traces of amounts of 15 other elements. Fontanella, it's a really nice place, and the chocolate gatto has been known for many, many years. It's a well-known place in Mdina, used to be the capital of Malta. It's a very busy place for tourists, but off season, it's lovely. And in the evening, it's lovely because we have a lot of cruise ships, so they like to walk around. Steve, stop blah, 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 and try Rita's biscuits. I told you, Rita, you shouldn't have bothered, but thanks very much. Let's try it out. I don't know actually what they're called. Is that the name? Pastini di Mandola. I don't know. It's a nice shape. And I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right. It's like, look how it's shaped. It's like pastry. And I don't know if the mixture of the almonds is inside it, or there's I like that. Do you like whole almonds? I'm not really crazy of, sometimes Mortys like to make the almonds very, very sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna give it, shall I dunk it? No, Steve, taste it first and then you can dunk it. It's sweet. But it's got a nice pastry taste. Not that sweet. I'm gonna dunk it. Coffee. I like the texture from the outside. It's very crunchy. And it doesn't have that very strong almondy taste. It's got a nice almond taste. I can taste the almond. And the pastry, yeah, it's very sugary. Can feel it on my lips. But not so bad with coffee. Yeah, I'll give that a nice score. Fontanella's a bit expensive, but I don't know how much you spent on these. Thank you, Rita and Francis. He's going back soon. I know he misses Malta so much. We have a good time when we meet up. We have a few beers. I don't know, how long's that been on? 7 minutes. Let's leave it a bit longer, so make sure everything's cooked, so it's a bit of... I'm gonna joke. Hang on a minute. Don't be serious, guys, with me. It's a bit of fun. I like to adapt something. If you've got any ideas, tell me in the comments. Like, Steve, get this and try and make it into something else. I love that way my brain works. My brain is weird. I'm a Scorpion. Coming up my birthday soon, guys. My birthday, I'm gonna spend it in Sri Lanka. Gonna look for I love curry. And they've got, I forgot what it's called now. They've got a certain curry there. Everybody said it's lovely. There is an experience, you can go on a tuk-tuk and they serve it on a banana leaf and they come along and give you these dollops of different curries. I don't know what it's called, it's like all different types of things. I might give that a go. I'll be making some videos, so go over to Englishman Travel. The link is below. And to my jokes channel. And obviously to Englishman in Malta. I can taste that. It's blooming lovely. It's got a nice taste, not too sweet. You know me, Reet, I'm sweet enough. But I like the taste. I think I'll have another one. Back to you soon. I'll leave it about 20 minutes. It can't hurt. And it probably will even be better the longer I leave it. Yeah, I like this. Go over to Fontanella. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word right. Pasty. It's like Maltese small, because they have lots of different pasties here in Malta. Maltese people are crazy on sweets. So there's all sorts of different, when you go to a wedding, they'll give you all sorts of things like almondy taste and all sorts. So pastini means that a small pasty sort of. Which is not Maltese, it's is that Italian or French? Mandola. So it's a little bit of a Italian mix in it. Yeah, back soon, guys. Let's leave it cooking. try and make it all congeal together. We're trying curried baked beans, which have been curried, even more curried, with I always get that mixed up, balsamic with basmati rice and some bacon. Basmati. Why does that happen? Does that happen to you when you have something in your brain? It just keeps on coming out. Anyway, back soon. Don't miss the eating review. What we're gonna call it though? I'm gonna think of a name up, but you tell me in the comments what you think. Well, how you going, guys? It's ready and I can smell a bit. I can smell a bit of it. It's all ad lib this. I never did it before. And I don't know what it's going to taste like. I might have overcooked it a bit. It smells lovely. Let's see if the rice is done. Rice is done lovely. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a plate underneath it. Because it's very full. Hang about, guys, while I'm messing around here. You can tell this is live. Wow, that's blooming hot. Oh, it's come out. I need something to hold it. I should let it cool down a bit. Hey, come and have a look at this. I'm excited, guys. It's exactly like a biryani. a baked bean biryani. Oh, this is a good idea. I like this. It's like a baked bean casserole sort of it. And the bacon, it gives it a nice flavour. It's just hot, just very hot. If you let it cool down a bit. It's like, if anybody knows about Indian biryani, they put in a big pot, they cook the chicken, all the spices and the herbs and the liquid and everything. Then they put the rice on top. Then they put flour, like a pastry around the edge, and seal the top on and leave it cooking for hours. I've had a proper biryani in Birmingham of all places. It's all right. It's like you can mix the rice with the baked beans and the bacon. It's been currified. It's good, guys. Good idea. A bit crazy idea. Hey, but it's made a tin of baked beans and rice. You could, give me a bit of an idea. Say you had some people round. You could make it in some little ramekins. Baked beans and bacon. The bacon gives it that lovely taste. Pack it with some cooked rice on the top. Put it in the oven and they can sit there talking, having a drink and a little sort of. You could replace the baked beans with minced meat, but it's a good idea, eh, guys? Don't forget to curryfy your beans.